Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you the best possible armour and tools you can get in the game for the cheapest ways I have found in terms of levels. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start off with the armour, and the first piece of armour is the helmet. Okay, so we're going to need all these books. These are all the enchants you can get for a helmet. We have Protection, Mending, Acro Affinity, Thorns, Unbreaking, and Respiration. So the cheapest way you can do this is starting off by just putting Protection onto the helmet. Then you're going to put Mending and Acro Affinity together. That's going to cost 2 levels. Thorns and Unbreaking together, that's going to cost 3. Protection, protection helmet and this, there we go, that's 6 levels. Then these two together, and then Respiration on top, that's the last one. So this is the best helmet you can get. It's not exactly cheap, none of these are going to be cheap. Obviously it's going to take a few levels, but it's definitely worth it, very helpful to have. Okay, the next piece of armour is the chestplate, and these are the enchants you can get for it, not as many as the helmet. You can get Mending, Unbreaking 3, Blast Protection 4 and Thorns. So the best way you're going to do this for the cheapest way possible, from what I can find anyway, is going to be putting the Mending and Unbreaking book together, the Blast Protection and Thorns book together, put these two together, and then add them to the chestplate. So that is the cheapest way from what I can find of how to get the best netherite or just best chestplate in the game in terms of enchants. So let's move on to the next piece of armour. Okay, the third piece of armour is the leggings, and you're going to need these 4 enchants, which are Mending, Unbreaking, Fire Protection and Thorns. So there probably is a cheaper way for this one, but this is what I can find. Let me know in the comments if you know any cheaper ways. So you're going to need to put Mending and Unbreaking together like before, as we did with the chestplate. Then Fire Protection and Thorns. Then put these books together, and then put them onto the leggings, sorry. That's the cheapest way I can find of doing it, but I'm sure there is a cheaper way. However, this is the best I can find. Anyway, let's move on to the last piece of armour. Okay, so for the final piece of armour, we're going to do the boots, and before I do this one, you have to choose between Depth Strider or Frostwalker. In my opinion, I think Depth Strider is better, but it's completely down to you. However, I'm going to show the cheapest way with Depth Strider. Okay, so let's collect all the enchants. So you're going to need Protection, Feather Falling, Depth Strider, Mending, Thorns and Unbreaking. Okay, so the cheapest way you're going to want to do this is putting Protection and Mending together, meaning that's 2 levels. Then you're going to put Feather Falling and Depth Strider together, and then you're going to put Thorns and Unbreaking together. Then you're going to want to put Protection and the Depth Strider book that you've got together. That's going to cost 12 levels. This is where it starts to get expensive. Then Netherite boots and Protection for Mending, Depth Strider, Feather Falling book onto it. That's going to cost you an additional 19 levels. And then the final one is putting the Thorns and Unbreaking book on, which is going to give you your fully maxed out boots. So once again, there could possibly be a better method for this in terms of less levels needing to be used, but I could only find this way as being the cheapest. So let me know in the comments if you find any cheaper way for this. Anyway, it's time to move on to the tools. Now we've got our best armour possible in the game, and now we're going to have to move on to our tools. So we're going to start off with the sword. We're going to get our netherite sword and then a lot of enchanted books. So here are all of them. You're going to need Fire Aspect, Knockback, Looting, Mending, Sharpness, Sweeping Edge and Unbreaking. So you're going to go over to the anvil, and then you're going to put in Fire Aspect and Mending together. That's going to cost you 2 levels. You're then going to put Knockback and Unbreaking together, which is 3 levels. Looting and Sharpness, which is 5 levels. And then the Looting Sharpness book with the Sweeping Edge, that's going to cost 7. Then you're going to put together the Fire Aspect, Mending and the Knockback 2 book together, and that's going to cost you an additional 7 levels. then you're going to put your 2 books together, that's 23, and then you're going to put that onto your sword. So this is very expensive. However, once again, I don't know if there is a cheaper method. I have tested for a little while, try and test different methods, different ways in the books to make it as cheap as possible, but I think this is the best method. However, once again, if you do have another better method for this, leave it in the comments below. Okay, so we're going to move on to the axe now. We're going to start getting less and less books here. So for the axe, now before I do the axe, shovel and the pickaxe, I'm going to have to mention that I'm not going to be using Silk Touch on this, and rather Fortune, as I believe Silk Touch is sort of just, I don't know, I feel Fortune is sort of just the better option to choose here. However, you can use Silk Touch if that's what you prefer. But anyway, we're going to go to Anvil, and we're going to put the Efficiency and Mending book together. We're then going to put the Fortune and the Unbreaking book together. We're then going to put the Fortune and Smite book together, and then we're going to put these 2 books together, and then we're going to put that onto our axe. So that's the axe done. That's the best possible axe you can get. I'm pretty sure this is the cheapest way. So once again, it's going to be expensive. Most of these are going to be expensive, especially if you're doing it for enchanted books. But let's move on to the next tool. Okay, right, let's move on to the pickaxe. So the pickaxe and the shovel are very similar. In fact, they are pretty much the exact same. So I'll show you for the pickaxe, and I will show you for the shovel anyway. But here's the pickaxe. You're going to put Efficiency and Mending together. That's going to cost you 2 levels. Fortune and Unbreaking together. That's 3 levels. Put these 2 books together. That's 9 levels. And then put that onto the pickaxe. So this one's a bit cheaper than the other tools and armor that we've done before. I'm pretty sure this is the cheapest method, as like it's not actually that many levels. So let's move on to the shovel. Okay, so as I said, the shovel is pretty much the exact same. You're going to go to the anvil, you're going to put Efficiency and Mending together, Fortune Unbreaking together, put these 2 together, and then put it onto your shovel. So that is the full set of armor and tools that you're going to have in the game. This is the best you can get for what I believe is the cheapest way. However, please let me know in the comments if you know any cheaper methods, and I'll make sure to pin them or heart the comments to make sure that everyone can see them if there's any better methods. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you like this video and you like this type of video and want to see more in the future, then let me know down below in the comments and like the video. Subscribing and liking the video is the best way you can support the channel, so make sure to let me know by doing that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.